Two of the greatest players of all time, so similar and yet so very different. So many trophies, achievements and records. But when it comes down to it, between the GOATs of football, who is the undisputed king and why? It's been an age-long debate for years now. Footballers,
Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Yes, but I think Messi is the best player in the world.
I go for Ronaldo.
I think Messi is the best player in the world.
It's easy to play with Lionel Messi. He's the best player in the world.
Cristiano is the best player in the world. He played 15 years in the top.
fans,
Prime Lionel Messi versus Prime Cristiano, okay? Finishing,
Oh, Cristiano, bro.
dribbling,
Messi, of course.
passing,
Messi.
flair,
Messi.
clutch moments,
Oh, Cristiano. That hat-trick against Wolfsburg, bro.
aura.
Oh, of course, Cristiano.
pundits,
I think in answering that question that I was asked by a gentleman this morning on the way in, I do think he's the greatest football player that has ever lived. Now, he's shaking his head with that. I do think he's the greatest football player that's ever lived. That is not a bias, that is me just looking at answering that question of who I think.
heck, even YouTubers.
Do you think he's better than Messi?
Yes, I do.
How? Why? Because Ronaldo played in the Premier League,
Yeah,
La Liga,
yeah,
and Italia.
okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he dominated in all those three leagues. Messi played in one league.
So why has Messi got more Ballon d'Ors?
You said what?
Why has Messi got more Ballon d'Ors?
Why does Messi have more Ballon d'Ors? Let me tell you that. It's because we live, you know.
I've noticed your tactic is talk really slow for thinking time.
It doesn't matter the sport, this debate cuts across every aspect of life. You're either Team Ronaldo or Team Messi. To try and understand the differences between the two, we've got to look at the attributes from both angles. Dribbling, Lionel Messi is a cheat code. In two instances right there, he scored some of the best solo goals the game has ever seen. The first, versus Getafe in 2007, is the 2.0 of the goal FIFA voted as the greatest of the century. Messi did pull it off like it's nothing, and did it again in the 2015 Copa del Rey final, to show that the first time was no fluke. And then sometimes he just does it when he's on cruise mode, for the fun of it. In this category, Cristiano Ronaldo is no slouch too. He might be more of a goal scorer now, but in his early days, Cristiano Ronaldo was that guy in the Premier League. And when it came to dribbling, his highlight comps had people staring at screens for hours. You could bust an ankle just trying to repeat this. In this category though, it's straightforward. While Ronaldo might hold the record for the most dribbles completed in a Champions League match, which again is very impressive when you consider that he's evolved, Messi's clear here. Since the 2003-04 season, in the same competition, Messi's completed 687 dribbles, which is over 200 times more than Neymar in second place, and over 300 times more than Ronaldo in third. In the end though, the real ones know that dribbling counts for nothing if it doesn't lead to any form of end product. And in this aspect, it's pretty clear who comes out on top. We could decide to go in depth and say finishing comes down to a lot of things. Goals with the weak foot, goals in the box and out the box, but in the end, it's all down to sticking it into the back of the net. And to this end, the numbers don't lie. Lionel Messi, he's got 854 career goals as of recording this. 672 goals for Barcelona, 32 for PSG, 38 for Inter Miami, and for the national team, 112 in 191 games for Argentina. This is sensational. It's almost godlike numbers. And I say almost godlike because while this seems impossible, there's a guy who's somehow got more. Cristiano Ronaldo's on the road to 1,000. 928 and counting. Ronaldo's breakdown includes 450 in 438 games for Real Madrid, 146 for Manchester United, 101 for Juventus, 86 for Al Nassr, and 5 for Sporting Lisbon. For Portugal, he's got 135 in 217 games for the national team. That's the most official goals scored in men's international football history. Again, the numbers don't lie. It's worth noting that when he's not directly scoring, Messi gets more involved with more assists. 374 compared to Ronaldo's 252, all as of when recording this. But in this category, down to the goals, the winner is clear. One is a dribbling god, the other is a goal-scoring freak. 1-1. Completing all those dribbles and scoring that many goals, The best players in the world do it in the end for the silverware at the end of the season, the trophies. Lionel Messi has a staggering 45 career trophies, which makes him the most decorated player in the game's history. 10 La Liga titles, 4 Champions Leagues, the French Ligue 1 twice, the UEFA Super Cup 3 times, the Spanish Super Cup 8 times, the Copa del Rey 7 times, the Copa America twice. I could go on with the list, but it already feels criminal. However, the one that stands out in his trophy cabinet is the one that he had to wait for years just to win. In 2022, Messi finally conquered the world by captaining Argentina to winning the World Cup for the first time since 1986. He didn't just captain them to win it, he was the best player in the competition too. The ultimate prize complete. Ronaldo? CR7's trophy haul is just as impressive. 33 career trophies. 5 Champions Leagues, the joint most in the competition's history, 2 La Liga titles, 2 Serie A titles, 2 Copa del Reys, 3 UEFA Super Cups, 1 UEFA Nations League, 1 FA Cup, 2 Spanish Super Cups. The list is impressive, but just like Messi, there's one trophy in Ronaldo's locker room that he loves the most, because it meant the world to him. In 2016, Ronaldo and Portugal became champions of Europe for the first time. But it was more than that. That win was the first trophy in Portugal's international football history, and Ronaldo was the captain of the team that won it. In the locker room, he described it as the happiest day of his life.
Este é o momento mais feliz da minha vida, já chorei 3 ou 4 vezes. O meu irmão até já me chamou e disse, já chega. Eu disse, eu não consigo. É um momento de verdade, mesmo do coração, juro pelo meu filho. É o momento mais feliz da minha vida, estou mesmo contente, mas contente. Podia repetir 100 vezes.
Damn, he even had it on his son's life. We can't talk about trophies without talking about the individual ones. Ronaldo's got 21 Golden Boot awards in various competitions throughout his career. Messi's got 23. Ronaldo's got 2 Golden Shoe awards for the most goals in the top 5 European leagues in a season. Messi's got 6. Just before we get on with the individual awards, make sure to hit that subscribe button to Mr. Football if you haven't yet for more videos like this. But the biggest ones, the ones these two have competed in for so many years head to head, it's the most prestigious award for the best footballer on the planet, the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo 5, Messi's got 8. When it comes to trophies, both individually and collectively, the winner is clear. It's Messi. But to be the best, it's got to be all around. And this is where we step off the pitch and into a different category. The money has to talk now. When it comes to endorsements, Messi's set up for life. Yeah, he's got a base salary of roughly $20.4 million at Inter Miami right now. But get this, all that money, it's for fun because outside the game, Messi's securing the bag from different angles. Endorsements and sponsorships. When Messi isn't breaking ankles on the pitch, he's racking up funds from brands like Pepsi, which pays him around $10 million annually. The same with Budweiser. They pay him between $5 and $7 million annually. MasterCard pays him around $5 million a year. But all of this is still cheap compared to where the real money comes from. Messi and Adidas go back. I'm talking since the start of his career. Messi has been with the brand ever since he broke into the sport, and in turn they've made sure to keep rewarding Messi with the paychecks too. As of late December last year, Messi's contract with Adidas racks up over $20 million a year. And it's still not top of the list. He's got his clothing brand too, but where the real money comes from is from the brand 80% of you are using to watch this video right now, Apple. So are we indirectly paying Messi then? Well, not exactly. See, when Messi signed with Inter Miami in 2023, part of the deal was for Messi to get some exclusive streaming rights from Apple and MLS TV. And so what that means is that every time you stream a game exclusively, Messi gets paid. Damn! You can bet with all this, Ronaldo's not slacking when it comes to getting paid. Just like Messi, he's making sure the money comes in from different sources. Only he's doing it better. When Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Al Nassr at the start of 2023, straight up you just knew the deal was going to be groundbreaking. $200 million a year. Ronaldo's salary alone is groundbreaking, and yet, just like Messi, he's turned football into his side hustle. He makes over $10 million a year from Tag Heuer, the luxury watch brand. Makes around half the same amount with brands like Binance, Herbalife, and DAZN, but also has his luxury clothing brand. Can't even lie, I've copped a pair. But where the real money comes in from Ronaldo is the brand he's been loyal to since the beginning. Ronaldo and Nike signed a lifetime deal a couple of years back that reportedly has him earning over $1 billion. That's 5 times more than his contract with Al Nassr. With Ronaldo, there's more too. He recently became the first human to hit 1 billion followers on social media, and on Instagram alone he's got 651 million, which means he could make between $500k to $1 million on every sponsored post he makes. If Ronaldo chose to retire now, he'd be able to feed his next 5 generations. When it comes to the money and the endorsements, it's Ronaldo. 2-2. Having all that money, you'd bet these two are splashing the cash on some supercharged wheels. Messi, he's got a car collection that includes a $36 million Ferrari 335S Spider Scaglietti, a $2 million Pagani Zonda Tricolor, a $231k Audi Trio of the RS6, A7 and Q7, a $642k Mercedes SLS AMG, a $242k Maserati. Damn, Messi's got more wheels than Batman. This isn't even half the list. Ronaldo's turbocharged too. He's got a $13.8 million Bugatti Trio of a Veyron, a Cento Dieci, and a Chiron, with $1 million McLaren, a $650k Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $385k Ferrari 599 GTO, a $311k, with so many more cars that you'd start to wonder where the secret garages are that he keeps these wheels locked in. And before you think about it, no, they don't spend the money on women. Messi's been loyal to the same woman since childhood. He and Antonella Roccuzzo, it's like a fairy tale. Ronaldo, on the other hand, has been with Georgina Rodriguez since 2017. They're engaged now and could get married in the future, when Ronaldo gets that click. Ultimately, in the Messi and Ronaldo debate, it comes down to preference. And that's why the final vote comes down to you guys. Are you Team Messi or Team Ronaldo? Let us know in the comments below and show it with the votes. I wonder if Messi knows about Ronaldo's new game that's coming to destroy EAFC. Click the next video to find out about the UFL and what Ronaldo's planning to do with it.